you don't often see like pure depression or fear or stuff like that come through in an online setting. But when he joined the party finally, and he told me what had happened, I mean, you knew. Like, it was definitely weighing on him. At the least, weighing on him.
I'm Wesley Bennett. I'm from Georgia. What was my relationship with my dad? It was, typical father-son relationship, I guess. It's, he gave me a hard time sometimes, and I gave him a hard time most of the time, I guess. Never really saw eye to eye on a lot of things. He's really the one who introduced me to gaming, being like Super Nintendo and all that. Eventually, like Nintendo 64, and past all that, it was kind of like my doing, like buying Xboxes and PlayStations and other that. But at the beginning, it wasn't something he totally understood about me, I guess. Something he didn't realize it was really important to me at the time. He was always, trying to push me to be, like, achieve better. And I knew, like, for a very long time, what I really wanted to do in life was something gaming related, and never really understood that. He wanted something for me that felt more practical, I guess.
My name's Craig Truitt. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, born and raised there. If I met Wesley in real life, do I think that it could cause strain? Probably not, speaking realistically about, just again, like the time and the circumstances that we've been through, and like, God, I always forget. But there was a day I was spamming Wesley with invites because it's what I did, it's what we did. We played games together. And he gets in the party and he tells me his dad died. Like, what? This can't be real life. But damn, was it real life? And damn, did it get in between the game and him for a little while? Understandably so, I reckon.
Any really major point in my life, I kind of stayed away from gaming, because usually I play all the time, which is not a lie. I play all the time. I don't know, whenever I'm more serious, whenever my dad died, I didn't play games for 2 weeks. I don't know why. It seems to have the opposite effect on me, I guess. Maybe I felt if I played, I would have felt guilty for it, maybe, because it was a way to get my mind off things, but it felt like maybe I was just living blissfully in ignorance if I did, and it wouldn't change the fact that he was gone and there's nothing I could have do about it. But I'm guessing it had something to do with that. Me, if I felt like maybe if I had fun playing games, it would somehow make me a bad person, or make me feel like a bad person.
I don't know, a month later, he was Wesley again, and shit, if we can get through that, God, Jesus, I imagine there's not a lot going to be preventing us from continuing to connect as time rolls on. I would like to think, anyway.
I got back to it, kind of quickly, or as quickly as you can after something like that, but it was, I don't know, it's kind of weird, the effect. Usually people, get lost in something to try to forget about stuff like that, I guess, or, keep their mind preoccupied, and I didn't really, go through that. Was it hard at times when I first came back playing games? Yeah, at some points, sometimes I, just wanted to shut it off and just, kind of shut myself out, even from my online friends, as kind of ridiculous as that sounds. But my online friends are just as real as my real life friends, so it seemed like a completely normal reaction to me. Was gaming a way to help me grieve? Yeah, the effects, were still there. It's not like after 2 weeks, I didn't get better after just 2 weeks or anything like that, but it definitely helped. Gaming is something that, it not only does it take your mind off things, which isn't always good, but it's something that can really help you in certain situations, and in my situation especially, I felt like it really helped me.
The real world has a way of stepping back in and reminding you that it's still very much just like any other relationship with any other person, and these horrible events can still happen to these people. They exist in this online world, independent of all that other crap that you leave behind when you turn the game on.
My online friends able to help me through the healing process. Just by being there, I'd say they help me. It's not like they really specifically talk to me about it, which they never would unless I would initiate it first and ask them for help or whatever. But it's it's something I would have never done. It's something I actually never did with friends like I have like here. That's just me though. But just by playing games, they help me. Just going back to having fun every day, that really helped me a lot.
Do I value my online friendships more than my physical realm friendships? It depends on the friend. Like, Wesley's super important to me. I've known him for so damn long now and going through so much. I don't know that I think they're more important, these online relationships, but I think they can be easily just as deep and easily just as true as any other physical encounter or physical friendship you can hold.
I learned that there's real friendships to be found in online gaming, like more so than about the same as like that you would find, just growing up like around where you live and stuff like that, friends you knew like back home or whatever. But, friends are friends, like no matter if you've actually met them in real life before. It's, something that's becoming a lot more apparent to me as like I grew up, especially gaming with the same people for all these years.